What's up? What's up? Not much has been done since my last video on the rust in the fuel tank and everything, but I did take it to my buddy's house, and he has a bunch of like detail and soaps and stuff. So we just went over and cleaned up everything now. Because of where the bike's parked, I might not be able to show you, but the temperature gauge, you can see how it is. Normally, after I've been riding for a while, it runs pretty hot. But we noticed that the guy I bought it from, he had a bunch of dirt in his yard and stuff, and you can't really see it from this side, but like where the headers connect, there was like a lot of mud caked on there, just all over on the inside there, but on the other side of the bike. So we washed all that off. Now the bike holds temperature really well. It's not getting hot when I run it. I will say to be careful when you lube your chain, and try to keep it off your tire. I ended up using some cheap chain lube from Walmart, and it got all over my tire, and I went to do a wheelie and didn't crash, but was very close because the wheel was just sliding all over the place because of the lube that got on there. So I had to take some brake cleaner to get that lube off the tire, and now it's good. I've already picked out a bunch of new parts as far as replacing these old school blinkers that stick all the way out. They got some aftermarket ones that sit flush to the fairing, and let's see, I got some speakers that I'm gonna get that will mount back in here, so the handlebars will still have full movement. They're like green LED light strips that I thought was pretty cool. They actually wire to the brake light, or to the brake switch. So when you hit the brake, no matter what color setting you have on the LEDs, they'll go to red while you're holding the brake. And then when you let off the brake, it'll go back to whatever color you had it on. I'm gonna get a new chain just because my chain is old, and it's, you can't really tell, but it's time for a new one. So I'm gonna get a green chain to match the bike. And then there's some green like halos that'll go in here. And I think that's all I've gotten picked out, besides air filters and brake pads. For those of you who don't know where your air filter's at in this, when you lift this tank up, there's two slots that'll be right about here underneath the tank. It's about that wide. It's just two little slots that run horizontal across the bike, and you'll have two air filters that just slide into those spots. The cheap ones are like $70 for a set. They go as high as like 150 if you want the ones that you can like pull out and wash and reuse and everything. But yeah, so that's where we're at with that. I'm gonna try to make it to the DMV in the morning to get my endorsement put on my license and get the bike registered. And just for a little feedback, so this is my buddy's bike. He's been letting me use this until I get mine registered. It's a Zx12r, and you see this exhaust he's got on there versus that exhaust. And he's been begging me to get rid of this exhaust on the bike. Me personally, I know everyone says, oh, loud bikes save lives. And I understand that. It makes sense. I'm not arguing that it doesn't, but I don't want to have a loud bike. I like my bike to be quiet, just because, one, I've had neighbors that piss me off with their loud ass bikes at 5 o'clock in the morning leaving. I don't want to be that guy. And two, I don't want to drive down the road and listen to the bike be that loud. To me, like, it's just not something I'll enjoy. He likes super loud bikes. This one's actually relatively quiet to his other one. He's got a CF Moto 700 with really like short exhaust on it that is ridiculously loud. I can hear him coming to my house 2 blocks over. So yeah, just leave me some in the comment section. You know, what do y'all think? Like, do you think this exhaust is ugly and doesn't go with the bike? Do you think, you know, you have any suggestions on another exhaust that might look better but still be quiet? Just shoot me a comment and let me know what you think about it. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later when I post another one. See you.